in the middle, and I took a very tiny amount of black. So it's just red and black, and I used my brush going back and forth to mix the two colors, and I was looking for a deep, dark brown. Not so much that you can't see the red anymore, but just enough that you can see like a very vivid color. Oh, Tiff, put me as the center. Oh, do I have to do it for mine? Yep. So I took my red and I took my black and I mixed it in the center. It gives me a nice deep brown. I took a little water to thin mine out, but if yours is very fluid, that's fine. I put two lines onto the canvas, one that's like further down. It's like maybe like a fourth away from the bottom. Then I put a second line that's slightly above it, maybe about like a quarter length. That's going to be the table. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the bowl. So the easiest way to start with a bowl is with a line. So I'm going to go so if you can see me, what I did was that I just made a line and I curved it at the ends. That's how you make the curved shape of a bowl simply. Just make a straight line and at the both ends, curve it. That's the first part. The second part, I'm going to put a little more water on my brush. And I'm just going to thin out the color, make it very light. We go from that end and we make like a moon shape. Go for the other end. So we're kind of making like a smiley face, but not really. Next part is to make the top of the bowl, which is just like a little mountain, like a little hill. Make a little hill so that it connects with the other 2 points. Next thing you know, hey, it's starting to look like a bowl. Nice. Then 2 lines with the bottom. Then there you go. Got a bowl shape. We done it. Look at us. We made a bowl. The next thing is we're going to put some fruit in front of this bowl. We could put these circles anywhere because it's our painting. So I'm just going to make a circle. I'm going to put an orange right there. I'm going to probably put another one. It's okay if it overlaps. That's what make art. I'm just put one in the background, just another little loop. And the whole thing is like, this is going, once we start adding the colors and everything, you're not really going to see these lines. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Next thing we're going to put that cup, goblet. Why the thing is called this goblet. Right here. Just gonna make a short line. And I'm gonna make it kind of tall. Boop. It's kind of like a box. And so when you get to the top, make another curved line. Then you go down. Like a series of boxes, lines, and curves. I'm gonna put like another little circles over here. These are like olives. There we go. That's the basic outline. Now we can get to the fun part, which is adding all the colors. So I'm going to take a slightly bigger brush, kind of like this, like a medium-sized brush. I'm going to wet it a bit, my water. Like, just get it a little saturated. I'm going to take my red. I'm going to take my white. I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. My red and my white on the side. And I'm just going to go in the background, and I'm just going to fill in the area. So I'm going around everything I made. I'm just filling it with this nice pink color. The whole thing is like you don't want to touch the line. You just want to fill it in. Any line that you made, just fill in with this color. Run a little low, put a little water. You need to make more, just take a little bit more red and white. Try to match the color as best as you can. It's okay if you don't match it completely because we're gonna go back and spruce it up. This is just the basic background color. It's okay if you overlap the lines a little bit. That's all right. Make sure that you fill in all those areas. That huge background piece. Okay. So once you've done that, I'm going to slightly clean my brush. I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red. I'm going to add some white to it. Just trying to make a little bit of a peachy color. Okay. So I took red, yellow, and white. And the color that I mixed was almost like a strawberry lemonade type color. It's this one right here. It's like it's a warm pink. Should look like this. That's the kind of color we're going for. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put this on our oranges a little bit. And we're not covering the whole thing. We're just overlapping, like making like a moon shape on the edge. We're overlapping that brown a bit. So it's like I made some C's. C, C, C. I'm going into my brown. And I didn't clean my brush on this one. So I'll go into my brown. That you make it with black and red as I make the brown. I'm taking our peach color, which we made with yellow, white, and red, and I'm mixing those two colors together. And I'm making like a skin tone brown. Like it's almost my color. With that brown, I'm gonna come to these like olives. Just gonna fill them in. I'm gonna come to my bowl. I'm gonna go on the top, go on the bottom, just add some of that darker tone. It's like you're putting makeup on. If you put makeup on, you're an artist already. You put it on good, you're a good artist.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna put a little bit brown on this bottom part right here. I'm putting some brown on the table. Generally, we just want to fill up some color. Now I'm gonna clean my brush. Brush a little bit. I'm gonna go back into this white and red. Take some red. I'm gonna take a little bit of black. I'm gonna add white to it. It's almost like a gray color, like a pink gray. Black, white, and red. Like the pink gray that I'm making. Just gonna fill this area right here.
Why mine don't look like yours?
I'm using high quality paints. This is what was it? A $200 value of paints that I got for 80 bucks. I buy high quality paints when it's on sale.
Okay.
Fancy.
When you're an artist, you gotta, get the right stuff. Can't be playing around. Can't be
That's
playing
true.
games with your art.
Professionals have standards.
Yep. I'm just gonna create some shadows real quick. We're gonna have two different paintings. So I'm gonna be like, wait, mine don't look like that. So what's easy with like a more almost like a single color like painting, it's like you don't have to clean your brush as much.
Mhm.
You just go to town with it. Really like work in those colors. Really develop the tones. Make it like real nice.
Where are you putting these shadows? I need exact instructions, please.
I'm just like I'm just going like whatever is behind wherever these objects are, I'm going behind it and just adding a little bit of that shadow, that paint that we use for the bottom right here.
Mhm.
I didn't clean my brush, I'm just putting it right on it. I'm letting the colors, however I mixed it, just be like make it form the shadows because it's just an illusion.
Okay.
I'm going a little bit darker towards the bottom because you're getting closer to where the items actually meet the table. So just doing artsy stuff, I'm sorry. Being artsy. Stop struggling. Why she's struggling? Are we recording? Why are you struggling? I'm not a good host. I'm very sorry for the people who watch this. I apologize. Well, I would like to thank everybody who has participated thus far in Strollo U, helping it make it a success. Those who have been in my painting classes before, I appreciate your support. And I look forward to teaching these classes because it gives me experience as an artist and as a one day teacher on what to do. So I'm taking white and the smallest amount of red, and I'm making like a very light pink. I'm just gonna use to like put the inside of the bowl. And I'm gonna use it for a little bit of the highlights table. Highlights. Everybody likes highlights. You like highlights? I like highlights.
I love it.
Right? So I'm gonna just like, y'all can take a break. We're gonna do a Bob Ross. When you come back, it's gonna be a totally different painting. You'll be like, what happened? It's okay though, it's okay. That's just what we do.
Looking good.
You okay?
Yeah.
if you still have any of that peach color left, add a bit of white to it and
Mhm.
put it on like the top part, like just go around with your with your little oranges, apples, put a little bit of that on it. I'll put some yellow just directly on it just to help, like, form that shape a little bit. It's almost like cubism, but not really.
Okay.
Yellow. And then yellow. And you know what? Just get creative with it, Have fun. It's just you're painting. Like if you see like, oh, I want to add a little more shadow, take your the brown that you made with the black and the red, thin it out a lot with water, and just add like a little bit inside, kind of like make like that rounded effect, trying to make it look 3-dimensional. How's everyone today?
Doing well. Thank you for asking.
Not so good for me. I lost my favorite aunt today. And it's actually my only aunt left out of my mother's family. So I'm a little sad.
My condolences.
Thank you.
Say art is therapeutic.
Yes, it is.
I hope that with this class you find a little relief.
I do. Thank you.
I must have missed the secretary.
Hmm?
I think I missed the secretary.
It's just to get creative with it. I don't know what you mean. You're just having fun at this point. Just having fun. All right, you see discrepancies? Well, I'm an artist. I gotta live up to my name.
Doing well.
Good peanut? We have a puppy in my house. My sister's house, I should say. I hear my sister complain. It's so funny.
we all want to laugh.
No, it's Tiffany. She says like her page don't look like that. And I was just like,
Why mine don't look the same?
That's beautiful.
we gave you good brushes this time. You can't complain. I'm literally painting upside down.
You only knew what I was working with. You'd be cracking up.
All right. If you're ready, we can now do the cup. Cup is fun.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take my white. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of blue. We're gonna make like a very, very light gray. It's like extremely light, almost like not sky blue, but like very like kind of like this. Almost like yes.
I got skills.
It's like the smallest amount of blue. Mostly white. I'm gonna go into my black and red. I'll go on the edge. Black and red to make the brown. And I'm just adding that to the corner while my blue's still wet. And making that gray. Keep up, Tiffany, keep up. Let me put some blue directly. Try that to so the color is just that brown that you made with the black and the red, white, and blue. That's it.
Black and red. White, blue.
Because there's several ways you can make brown. But we're using the one that comes from when you mix black and red together.
Mm.
Let me know if you need help. So it remind me of a painting from Cezanne.
Do we put porridge in the bowl?
Hmm?
Do
So
we
you
put
make
porridge in the bowl?
orange by adding red, yellow, and white. You want to have a little, with this particular orange, you want a little bit more red to yellow. And the white is what brings out the color.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
So to make the peach, excuse me, the peach color that we use, you add red, yellow, and white. The red is going to be a little bit more than the other two colors, yellow and white. White is going to be the main color that brings out the yellow. Because you want it to be almost like a strawberry lemonade color.
Okay. And where does it go?
We use that on parts of the bowl,
On the
and
bowl.
mainly these like orange, like apple fruit.
Okay. Thank you.
I hope you guys are having fun painting.
I am.
What I did there is I added a little bit of what was it? White and blue, and I just blended it out.
Okay.
How do I make my fruit look like fruit?
What? So what you wanna do is, just add smatterings of orange mixes. So what you're going to do is like take like, just use like a dirty brush that's you use to make the brown, add yellow, and then just go around the edges. Because what you do is you're adding the illusion of dimension. So what you do is like you take different oranges that are slightly darker than the ones that are in the middle, and you just go around, make like a darker, this part a little bit lighter, this part a little bit darker, lighter, and the whole thing is like you're creating the illusion of roundness. And then what I did is like I added like the tips of the apples, but just like you know how it goes in when the stem is at. So what you do is you add like a dark spot, then you add like a white highlight around it. So you're almost making like a target. Like you have the white and red, but instead your target is like it's like a dark brown. Then you have the regular peach color. Then you have a circle of white. So it gives that illusion of like, okay, this was going in. And the top part where the white is showing is like the highlight, where that light hits the apple.
Yeah.
That's what makes it look like a fruit. Okay, well, I hope everyone's had fun today. I definitely have fun. If everybody wants to like hold up their paintings to show their progress. Woohoo! That's right. Good job, everyone. Like y'all did really well.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for painting with me today. I hope next time that like we have tons more people, tons more fun, and we'll have fun painting with Jen.
Thank you. Good job, Jen. Took my mind off of everything. Thank you so much. Mwah.
Yeah, I'm about to try to find it.
So I just want to thank everyone for joining us. This was a great time. We'll be having another art class on May 7th. So tell your friends, tell your family, come and join.
Thank you.
Good job, Jennifer. Thank you again.
Thank you, Jen.
All
Thank
right,
you,
and
Tiffany.
everyone have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
Bye.